Hi, this is Frank Adornato. Thanks for tuning in again. Today I want to talk about muscle memory. Muscle memory is a term that we hear used quite often, but not always sure what it is. And basically, if you perform any activity over and over again, the brain in conjunction with the neuromuscular system, your joints, your tendons, your ligaments, they will sort of remember that activity and they will perform it second nature, almost instinctively. And this topic came into mind recently when I was at a football game. I had the opportunity to go to a professional football game, got great seats, sitting sort of midfield, down near field level, and I noticed throughout the game, whenever the defensive team was out on the field, the two quarterbacks, first string and second string quarterback, would always throw the ball back and forth just to stay loose, to stay warm. And as is the custom in professional football, when the two quarterbacks are throwing the ball back and forth, they don't actually catch the ball. They don't want to jam their fingers. So one of the receivers, tight end, wide receiver, whomever, will stand next to each of the two quarterbacks. They receive the ball and hand it to the quarterback, who then throws it and it goes back and forth. Now the thing that I noticed, and why this comes back around to muscle memory, is that it was pretty obvious that every time either of the two receivers caught the ball, 100% of the time, they'd catch that ball and they would tuck it into their armpit, tuck it in tight, and then hand it to the quarterback who then threw it. Didn't matter if the ball was thrown fast or easy, the ball was caught high or low, they'd catch it, they would tuck it in, and then they would hand it off. Why do they do that? They want to make sure that when they're out on the field in the game, they catch the ball, they tuck it in. It's second nature to them. It's automatic. Muscle memory sets in, they tuck that ball in, and then they run with it. This way they reduce the risk of having the ball knocked out of their hands, causing a fumble. So likewise, in any activity you do, any exercise you may do, muscle memory will play a role. And there are two aspects to muscle memory. Number one, biomechanics. Number two, performance. If you're doing something over and over again and you're doing it correctly, you'll perform better. You know, the saying, practice makes perfect. Well, another saying is practice makes permanent. So when you're working on your program, whether it's swimming, biking, running, strength training, yoga, stretching, core work, whatever it may be, make sure your biomechanics are correct. Form and function is important. If you're doing it correctly and you practice over and over again, your body will do it right. It'll become second nature to you. You'll be more efficient. You'll be better at what you do. You'll avoid injury in the long term, and you'll have fun. Those are my thoughts for today. Hope you find them useful. If you have any questions or comments, as always, send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. Meanwhile, look forward to seeing you in my next video. And until then, you take care and you train smart.